Hello and welcome back to the Reddit League season. This week, we're going to be playing Mexico. Last week I lost again, so we're now last on the table. And I'd like to change that, ideally. I've played through the other Division Cs as per usual. And in Division 4, I got 24k. Pretty decent. Quintana Roo? I don't know. It's always very difficult to pinpoint for me because I just can't make sense of their roads. It did all right in Division 2. This one was... I've got to show you this one. Yeah, not a lot of information to go off here. And the worst part of it was that with about 1 second left... Wait, that wasn't the one, was it? It was. Wait a second. Up there. I think, yeah, all the way up there were the signs that I found. These ones, yeah. With about 1 second left, I was here. And if I had had five more seconds, maybe 10, it says Durango right here. I don't even know if I would have gotten much closer considering it was right on the border between Durango and Chihuahua. But I might have. I would have put it somewhere up here, probably considering how desert-like it looked. And Division 1 was actually, I'd say, alright, considering it's only 3 minutes we have for each round. I just couldn't find anything in this round, really. And for these 2 rounds, I found the states. In Puebla, I was about as far away from the right place as you can be while still staying in the right state. And Veracruz, the round we had there, was just really desolate again. Like, if you look at this, it's pretty much a desert town and there's nothing around it. I just couldn't find anything other than one small sign that said Veracruz on it. I don't even know if it was a sign or an advertising board or something like that. So yeah, it was okay. And now we're going to be playing Division 3. Wish me luck. Well, that's a nice start. Mexico 200. Now, the problem with the 200 in Mexico is that it goes... Oh, there's Puerto Vallarta. Well, don't mind me. The problem with that road normally is that it goes throughout the whole country, basically, on the western side of it. So it's just... Well, we're going to find a couple more signs to see where exactly we are. There's Melaque and Punta Perula. Can I find either of those? We're 140 kilometers away from this. I don't know which direction, actually. The 200 stops in Tepic, I'm pretty sure. So I think we have to be south of it. I mean, there's Perula here. Does that count for something? It could be it. What does it say on the other side? Comandancia Regional Policía Estatal Jalisco. Or Jalisco, I don't know. What does this sign say? Melac 74. Where could Melac be? I feel like this is already too far south. It's not 74 kilometers. This looks about right. Which means around this area is where Melaque should be. It's not, but it should be there somewhere. I feel like it also said Jalisco, so we know we're in this state. Alright, we're just gonna go a bit further south, I think, for now. See if I can spot any other sign that would have helpful information. Villa Polynesia, that's probably a hotel. Not particularly helpful. Costa Alegre. What is that sign? Also just for a hotel. Puente Juan Perez 2. So I think we're relatively close, but Puerto Vallarta, Villa Purificación in Jalisco. Does Villa Purificación is up there? Yes, so we are on the right track. This is that turn towards Villa Purificación. So let me just think about this again. Puente Picacho. That could be this. Canitas y Chicharrones. Chicharrones. Is that a restaurant? It doesn't look like a restaurant to me. But does this match up? It goes east here, it goes up here. That does look like it would match up. So if we're here, and it goes west here, sort of. So if we go north, we should come to a left turn, which we do. There's also this, well, this is probably not important. It could be that thing here. If we go slightly further, we should come to a turn east, just to make sure that everything's correct. Yes. Good, and then eventually it should turn around left, turn around west again. Yeah. I'm confident now, and it was 1 meter. Good first round. A relatively easy one though. I just struggle with distances and signs to Mexican cities in general a bit, so I don't think many people will mess that one up, at least more than like a couple kilometers, which isn't too bad. Alright, let's look for a state. That's usually the best thing to do when you're in a city. First thing to do. Chihuahua Quota. Could tell us we're in Chihuahua. The problem is, it doesn't 100%. Hermosillo, however, I mean, that should tell us that we're here. I'm not entirely sure though, so I'm going to continue looking. Anahuac 35. No, we're definitely not. We definitely aren't. Now, where is the 35? The road numbers up here are a bit weird sometimes too. Because that definitely says Chihuahua. Where's Anahuac? It's not up here. I can't find it. Is it a part of Chihuahua? That could be a thing. I can't see it there either. So we're gonna actually Chihuahua. What's that say? Something about Camara. Teatro de Camara. Is Camara a city in Chihuahua? Camargo is a city in Chihuahua. Did that say Camargo? No, it said Camara. Damn it. Any better information? Nope. What about this? Nope. I'd just like confirmation on the city, please, if at all possible. It says 16 towards Sonora. So it could be in Chihuahua. La Juanita as well. It's there. It could also be here, which is worrying. I actually think we're gonna go here for now. Yeah, because that says towards Chihuahua. And Jorge Castillo. I don't know where that one is. Might be further away. Let me just have a look at what I can find. Is there anything I recognize from what I've read? Not really. Can I find Avenida Morelos? I might be able to, but I'd rather just continue. Just straight up ignoring everything. Just let me go this way for a bit. Just for a couple seconds. What does this say? Absolutely nothing. Very helpful, thank you. 15 seconds left. Concha zona centro, Chihuahua. I'm worried. Am I gonna switch? I'm not gonna switch. I should have switched. I shouldn't have switched. Thank God. Oh, I hate cities so much. Like in Mexico especially. But in a lot of places, there's just no mention of the city anywhere within the city. Like, it's impossible sometimes to figure out okay, it's not impossible. It's very easy for some people. But I struggle a lot with it to figure out which city I'm in. Because, there were loads of signs to cities all the way around. Like, it was Chihuahua, there was Hermosillo, there was La Junta. And in the end, I think the thing that convinced me most that we were actually in whatever that city is pronounced was that sign to La Junta. Because if we were in Chihuahua, I think we would have had other signs. We would have maybe had a sign towards Santa Isabel or to this city. The complete lack of mention of this city made me think we're probably there. All right. Next round. I might have a look afterwards and see whether I could have pinpointed that one. But for now, I can't be bothered. Let's just find the rust. That might be helpful. Yes, no. Sort of. It's the 200 again. I think it's not up here anymore. Ometepec sounds familiar though. So, where was that? I think it was further south, but I'm gonna have a quick look through here. Yeah, it definitely was further south. Azoyu as well. Where could Ometepec have been? I mean, probably in Oaxaca, considering it has Tepec at the end of it. I still can't find it though. It's not good. Let me go over here. That's better. Pinotepa Nacional and Azoyu. 19 kilometers. 200 stops in Salina Cruz as far as I'm aware. Let's just go through it slowly. I mean, not slowly. I mean, fast, but on a better zoom level. Pinotepa Nacional, that's good. That helps. The question is how far that's east. Ometepec's right here. Azoyu in 19 kilometers. There. This is where we are. Juchitan. Juchitan. I don't know. However you want to pronounce it. What does this sign say? Terrero de Sandoval. Alright. You know what? Let me go out of this city towards the east. See if I can find a city entrance sign that says the name of the city on it. Feliz viaje. Yeah. Bienvenidos a Juchitan. Thank you. That was what I was looking for. Can I find Coca-Cola anywhere on the map? Probably not. Autobuses Estrella Blanca. That could be what this is though. It is Grupo Estrella Blanca. Now let me just quickly confirm. This goes south, so we're probably here. We were west of it, yes. If I go over here, there should be another road. Yes, Restaurant Flamboyant. That is exactly this. Yep. We're here. Alright. That's 3 rounds done. 2 more to go. But I mean, it was exactly the same in New Zealand last week, and then everything went to shit. But this looks more doable. Alright, what do we have here? Saltillo Torreon. Up here. Somewhere there. Saltillo is here. Where's Torreon? It says on the 40. Torreon is here. Are they both the same way? Not quite. It says Torreon to the north. El Sol. Where could El Sol be? Is that a city that I can see on here? It doesn't look like it. Let me continue onwards to these signs then. Saltillo's 178, Paya 48. So we're here somewhere. Do any of these have the name El Sol? No, we're probably further west. How about here? That might be a thing. It's 48 to Paya and 100. No, we need to be closer. Definitely need to be closer. I don't know exactly where, but this might be good. Alright. Let's continue. There's Puente El Sol. Okay. It turns off towards, like, slightly more south. I mean, it's going completely east, but I mean slightly more east than northeast. That's what I was trying to say. And it pretty much continues that way, whereas this was still very much northeast. So I'd like to say we're probably here. So actually, the easiest way to figure this out should be to go west and see whether something splits up here. Or whether I can find some other confirmation about where exactly we are. I mean, I just hope we really are on the 40, because if we're not, that could be a problem. But I don't see any split ups here yet. And we still have 1:20, so I can do this for a while. But it makes me think we're more towards here. Or we could be down here, I guess. Or here. Put us here. Is that too far away? I think that might actually be it. No, it can't be. Let's just continue on for a bit longer. I'm in the right area, but I'm just slightly confused as to where exactly. Okay, that doesn't really change anything for me. This might. No, it also doesn't. Okay. It just goes very straight. Alright, where do I want to place this? I feel like it has to be here somewhere. 48 kilometers. Slightly further west. It was 19 kilometers off. It was down there. There's El Sol. Yeah, see, that's my problem. Guessing or estimating kilometers is something I'm awful at. But yeah, if it checks out, that if that's 50, that can't be 100. Like, if this is 50, this can't be 120 kilometers. That just doesn't work. So yeah. Okay. Pretty bad, but nothing unsalvageable. Now this is more along the lines of difficulty I was expecting. It says Emilia Zapata, Tabasco. I think I'm just gonna go with Tabasco for now. Wait. Constitución. Yeah. Alright. more signs. Gotta be some around here, right? Chancala, 23 kilometers. There's Emiliano Zapata, by the way. So I'm going to assume Chancana has to be somewhere around. There's Chancala. Yeah, 23 kilometers. All right, now the question is whether we're actually in Emiliano what was it? Zapata, yeah. Because I don't think we're in the city proper. We might be... Oh. We might be close to... I mean, we're definitely close to it, but... Alright, let's assume... Actually, wait a second. We're on railroads, so... Are there railroads through Emiliano Zapata? It doesn't look like it, if I'm being honest, but they might just not be on the map, for all I know. So this was the way we came, yeah. Oh, we went. So I'm gonna just say that that's this road towards Chancala. Let's go the other way. What else can we find? I don't want to go down this route. I can't anyway, but alright. Does this look big enough to be Emiliano Zapata? Yes. I would say it does. Let me just look at that sign quickly. How about this? Tinosique al Seibo towards the east on the 2-3. Arcebo, I don't know where that is. And I don't think I have to look for it. Like, I don't think it'll give me any advantage if I find it. So I won't even look for it. What about this? Gregorio Mendes. That's where we're in. That's the city we're in, actually. Yep, that's much better. This is where we're at. Right here on the train tracks. South of the train tracks, slightly. Yep. It could also be here. I think we might be here, actually. Wait. If I go south, is there a shop? Maseca Tortilleria. No, we have to be here. Just doesn't make any sense because this is the road that continues towards whatever the town name was. Chancala. But yeah. Also just, it did say Mendes, like Gregorio Mendes or whatever. Yep, Magana. Did say it right here, it just wasn't aware that was the town name. So yeah, I mean, if I don't get a point here, I'm gonna be angry. Let me have a look again at who I'm playing against. I'm playing against week 5, is it? Nit. He's currently sick. He won his match in France, like he finished first in France. That's fair, he's from France. Other than that, he's not been doing too well so far. His overall point score is at 81,000. Seriously, if I don't get a point, I'm gonna be mad. Because look at something I've made. Well, I'll show you later on. I'll do a quick cut and I'll show you something. Okay, welcome to my little spreadsheet. I have made 3 different tables, which are based on either just like of statistical value or based on potential other ways you could, calculate a table. Overall amount of combined points, currently sitting in 3rd place with 91,578 points. By positions, so like if you get 1st, you get 10 points. If you get 10th, you get 1 point. I'd be sitting in 6th place with 20 points. And this right here, down at the bottom, is the average position in the challenge that week of your opponents. As you can see, the opponents I played against were on average 2.3rd in that specific week's seed. Now, if you compare that to everyone, I mean, the number alone should tell you how ridiculous that is. But if you compare it to everyone else, I mean, to be honest, that number is just as ridiculous. But yeah, it's just the luck of the draw, I guess. And we'll just hope it changes in this week, because I don't like seeing that. All right, I did promise sort of that, wait, that's the wrong seed, which is the right seed, that's the right seed. That I would look at, what did I want to look at? I don't even know what I wanted to look at anymore. Was it this round? No. I honestly can't remember. It wasn't this round. Show the high score. Pretty sure it was the 3rd round. So this one. But what did I want to look at? Well, I can't remember. Okay, I did remember what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at whether I could have pinpointed this location. And the answer to that is, I don't know. The place we spawned at does say both of the street names right here. The question now is, would I have found them within however much time I would have had if I was convinced it was this city? Give me, say, 2 minutes? I'll say, yeah, easy. 1 minute? Maybe. Probably. I might also, now that I think about it, I might have just been unlucky in a way. I mean, obviously this doesn't make much sense, but that I found the main road so quickly, so that I found, well, this has to be a massive city, because look at the state of this road. But that was just pretty much the only real road that's going, well, like the only major road going through the city. So that probably confused me a bit. But yeah, I might have found it. The other thing I still wanted to do was just to give you a quick rundown of what's going to be coming next now. It's going to be a populated world next, which I'm not going to practice for, other than, you know, doing the other division Cs before mine, as usual, because I don't think there's much reason to practice it. It's similar to an urban world. Like, you'll either know the locations or you don't, but it's not something you can practice for in a week. I think, well, it depends. How many locations does that have, actually? Over 1,000. So, yeah, don't think there's any point. And the week after that is Bangladesh. So I'm going to be practicing that for 2 weeks. Probably. It's seen, depending on how much time I have, and depending on if I feel like there's any point in doing so. I mean, if I practice for like 7 days and something and see no progress at all, then I might just not do it and focus in Estonia. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next week.